Hello, I'm laying down in the dark. Don't mind me. Liberals are big mad that Kamala Harris lost. It's funny seeing the reactions on social media of people crying and screaming. It's also highly concerning that they're crying and screaming on like TikTok and stuff. It's the typical person or people with the big nose ring, the colored hair, the piercings on the lip and the nose. It's those typical people that, you can just pretty much the stereotypical looking liberal. But yeah, you guys have to understand that change is okay. It's just the problem is the change that the left wants. It's just doesn't make any sense. And the video that I made, the 9-minute video and counting that I made, was simply true. Kamala Harris is a hypocrite. She can't even answer a question. She doesn't know how to formulate a sentence. She's illogical. She told Anderson Cooper that she didn't support the wall. And then Anderson Cooper asked her if she's going to spend money to do the wall. And she said she wants to do the wall. So I'm like, okay, well, he was like, well, why didn't you support the wall in the first place? So she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. And that's why she lost. That's why she lost. And I'm already seeing videos of what Trump is doing. He's already working. He's working right now before the inauguration. He's already going after big tech. The other day when I watched The View, they were talking about how they want regulations on social media. And when they made that comment that they want regulations on social media, I just made a big face. I'm like, why would you want to censor Americans? That's what we don't want. We don't want social media to censor people because they have a different opinion or because what they're saying actually has a factual statement to it. And that's what they don't want. They want only one type of view. They want social media to have one type of policy where they accept the leftist ideology, and then the people who actually have common sense, that one gets less views, or that person gets banned or red flagged on the app. And it's been like that. And so Trump is going after them. I saw a video of him talking about that, and I was like, please get them. Because the people who are saying misinformation, disinformation, the Democrats, the leftists who keep saying that word as if they just found out what a new word means, they are the ones that are creating that. They are very big on that. They're the people that are big on it. Hello, the vaccinations, that was the big one. And the lies about Donald Trump, about he's a fascist and how he wants to be a dictator on day one. That's not what he said. So it's the reason why she lost. And it's so funny how a lot of the conservatives went on the YouTube page and thanked Sunny Hawson for asking Kamala Harris that question about what would she do different than Joe Biden. And she said nothing comes to mind. And so a lot of conservatives are thanking her for making her lose the election. And I haven't heard Obama say anything. Obama's back at Martha's Vineyard probably. Like he just comes out of the cage when it suits his narrative, and he's just like a Kardashian. He never goes away. And so we just want to be free. We want freedom. Liberals don't want freedom. They keep saying we want freedom. Like, well, no, you guys don't want freedom. You guys want government to control your lives, government to make these rules and regulations to control the American lives. You wanted people to be vaccinated despite them saying they don't believe in it, or despite them saying it's fake. So you do not want freedom. And then when the opportunist, Alyssa Farrah Griffin, was saying that people in Texas, 75% of the Latinos voted for Trump. And You want to be black girl, want to be Puerto Rican, want to be Jewish, whatever the day it is. Sunny Halston said that the reason why they voted for Trump is because of misogyny. I'm like, well, no, bitch. You don't live in Texas. You don't live in the South. You don't understand. You're fucking rich. You're a multimillionaire. You don't understand what people are going through because of the lack of leadership that's going on, has been going on for many years. You don't understand the amount of illegal immigrants that are in the South. You know, I see them every fucking day, and I can only imagine how many is in Texas because it's literally right there, or in Alabama, or in California. So she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. I'm like, put me on that fucking show. I put me on there for free. They would probably have to take me off because I would curse that bitch out. She's so fucking stupid, and she is so vain and so like in her own damn fucking head of hers, her plastic surgeon head of hers, that she just can't accept other people's views without getting pissed off. Like, it's like everything is racist. The other day, she called white women uneducated. She called them uneducated white woman, and she said, "Well, that's the survey." That's racist. You can't call people uneducated and connect them with their ethnicity and not be called a racist, or can't be dealt with ramifications for saying that. Had it been the other way around, had someone said like an uneducated black woman or whatever, oh sure, it would have been a whole outrage. That's racist, and that's what I don't like about the left. They're full of hypocrites. They like to say this white girl this white girl that, black people specifically, but to them that's acceptable. That's okay. But when it's the other way around, it's like, oh, no, that's racist. So she's just so out of her fucking head, and she's a fucking copycat. She's not authentic. She's not herself. She's another Kamala Harris. That's Sunny Halston. Because the very same person that those bitches were complaining about when Meghan McCain was on the show, she became that, and she wanted to be that. She wanted to be louder because she saw that Meghan McCain was getting all the views and was the reason why the view ratings were really good. And so when she left, she started to change and started to try to be the main, like, try to be the star of the show. But it's not working. Like, bitch, it's not working. I just can't stand her. It's like your son goes to Harvard. You're really rich. Like, what you're saying about society today is not true. If anything, it's backwards now. It's like black privilege. There's close to nothing when it comes to white privilege. It's black privilege. Every single store I go to is full of black people working, supervisors. You go to a Walmart, you go to like a Target or these other places, these DEI, corporate America places, and it's full of black people working there. And so that's the concept of diversity, equity, inclusion. It's not about different skin tones. It's just a way for people who never been a slave, who never been oppressed, getting jobs without merit because they're black. That's what it is. So, and it's like, unfortunately, there's no real conservative on that show. Or there's no conservative that's actually defending Trump supporters. So yeah, so of course all the libtards are going to say, oh, you know, they're so fucking corny. I read their comments all the time on Alyssa Farah's Instagram page. Oh, I'm a Democrat, but I love you so much. As if she's a fucking alien. Like, they talk to her as if, like, she is new to their world and she's not accepted. And so they have to word it like this. Oh, I'm a Democrat, but I love you. Okay, so are you saying you can't love somebody that has a different philosophy than yours? Isn't that racist? You know, like, it's like these people are stupid. They're fucking sheep. They're dumb. And Whoopi Goldberg is stupid as fuck too. It's not just about the stores raising their prices. It's more to that. You know, it starts with where the fuck they get the shit from. Where they get it from. Where they get the food from? Where do the suppliers and distributors get the shit from? It doesn't come out of thin air. It gets planted in the ground. They have to grow that shit, right? And guess who grows it? Farmers. Are the prices higher when they grow it? Is it more expensive? Is that one of the main reasons why they have to raise the prices in the stores? Because the grocery store owners have to get some type of profit from it because previously the prices were lower than they were before. So of course they have to raise the prices, you know? And that's the point of having a fucking business. You can't tell corporations what to do with how much they charge their fucking prices. You can't tell people that. That's the point of having your own business. You make your own fucking rules. So yeah. And then she has no fucking view. She's like, I'm for fracking. I'm against fracking. I'm for defunding the police. I'm against defunding the police. And it's like, she's just full of shit. That's why she lost. And it's funny just seeing how Sonny was almost about to cry. I laughed. I thought that was funny. That was really funny. And the world that her supporters want to live in is very unrealistic. It's not. It's like there is no fucking boundaries. It's like, okay, marry who you want to marry, but leave that shit out of schools. Why should kids be introduced to sex at a very young age? Why should drag queens be in the school systems reading to fucking kids? That's an LGBT stuff event. That's not an event for children. Like, there's no boundaries. Like, you got your fucking rights. You are able to marry who you want to marry. That's it. Like, why bring it to the schools? For what? Leave it alone, you know? So it's the protection of kids. And then she wanted to use, I didn't see the video about Trump getting sexual with a microphone and how she doesn't want to hear how parents complain about drag queens and what they see in schools about kids. Of course you don't care. And of course you wanted to find a chance to use that to justify you not caring because Whoopi, you don't care about kids. So, anyways. We're just tired of it. We're tired of the bullshit. It's communistic, you know. It's like if you're a conservative and you work at a Starbucks or a Walmart or whatever, it's like you got to keep quiet. You should not talk about your politics because you're not safe. So yeah. Anyways. My birthday is coming up. Who liked my stream? We're tired of the bullshit. And I can't tell you how many fucking people like that are working the jobs of a hardworking person. Like if you want to be a waiter or you want to work in a restaurant, you want to work in a job that you just need a fucking job to pay your bills. Like people that are interviewing now can't even speak fucking English. That's how bad it is. You know, it's like they can't speak English. And it's like America is becoming dumber and dumber. We should not be accepting people in this country who cannot speak English. So, I mean, it's like, why are people who can't speak English able to be managers in the workplace? I mean, you should be able to speak English in order to get the fucking job as a lower level position. So why are these people getting these jobs when they can't speak English? It's like if you're in management, you can't fucking speak English well, then you should not be in management. Fuck, you shouldn't even be working at the place. So it's just like DEI did not earn it. Diversity, equity, inclusion. Anyways, I'm about to get off here. Toodles, 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 toodles.